Hi, I'm Scott Gilbert. I'm president for Habitat for Humanity here in the Roaring Fork Valley. On my right here is Angela Mraz, who's got several roles with Habitat. She's a representative and a colleague of ours from Alpine Bank. She's also on the Habitat board. And she also does what's probably the most enjoyable part, is she's very involved in helping us select families and helping us vet them. Angela, we think a lot about how relationships start with various components and how they evolve. And the one with Alpine Bank is really been wonderful for us, and it feels like it's a good relationship for you as well. How's that sort of click, do you think, from your perspective?
Well, I know at Alpine Bank we look for nonprofits that really help the community. And Habitat's philosophy of giving a hand up and not a handout is something that Alpine Bank really appreciates. And so it was a perfect fit for Alpine Bank.
What we say at Habitat all the time is we're building homes, building hope, and building community. One thing I want to sort of make sure we talk about is this whole sense of Habitat's focus on community and Alpine Bank's focus on community, which I think is not coincidentally very similar, and sort of why we're great partners.
Alpine definitely believes in giving back to the community. We were based on that when Bob first opened the doors. Last year alone, we have a loyalty card program, the debit cards that most people have with their accounts, and we gave over $600,000 to nonprofits last year. And we also believe in giving back through volunteer, and we pay our employees to actually go out and volunteer. And if you think about that, that's over 500 employees. And some of those have spent their volunteer hours here with Habitat.
Over the years, we found that a bank can't be any better than the community it serves. So it behooves us to do all we can to make the community strong. And we like to do that not only with our philanthropic dollars, but also with the investment of our people's time, and that has been critical. With almost every employee engaged at some point in community service, it makes a profound difference. And sometimes people say that Alpine Bank seems to be everywhere. Well, we hope that they are, and in small ways, we can make a difference.
I think, another benefit of Alpine Bank's support is when we build our homes, we've been able to figure out a lot of the pieces of the equation. We've been able to find land, which we couldn't find for a long time. We, in fact, bought 12 lots from the bank. We've been able to find volunteers, including the bank, been able to hire really good building people to help us. The part that's been challenging is the finance. But the thing that's actually made it work for us now is, instead of being the banker and holding this very slow pay 20-year note with no interest, we're able to assign the loan to you right up front. Instead of waiting 20 years for money, we get an infusion of cash right up front. You guys give us a very attractive below market rate, and then we can keep building.
Nothing makes a dream come true more than home ownership. And we see that link so directly, and it's so important. And it helps us in our assessment of the community needs. It gives us ways to find new ways to create housing, to create mortgage loans.
We're really happy to do the mortgages for the new home buyers. It's not easy for them to go out and get a market mortgage, and they can deal with a local person. They don't have to just deal with anyone that may answer the phone. And we just want them to know that Alpine Bank is, really trying to support them, and we understand. And if we can help them by helping them get an account established, maybe showing them, the different options that Alpine Bank offers, direct deposit, that sort of thing, and then their mortgage can just come straight out of their account. A lot of people don't really realize how all that works.
A number of organizations help us. I don't think anybody helps us more. Certainly no one's as involved with Habitat as Alpine Bank is. We call it a multi-level partnership. From the financial aspects of mortgages, from leadership on the board, to volunteers, to helping with our house wrap, to actually doing more calendars. And, it's pretty incredible, the relationship and how it's grown. And, we couldn't help as many people or be as active as we are without the bank's support. It's really a great relationship. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I think relationship and partnership are the right words for this. It's not really us just sponsoring or giving money. We really have our hands dirty in this, and we like it.